for those listening in, if they want to be as successful as Rohan, what would your advice be on in terms of skill sets required, personality traits that that could help them get there?
And I mean that's a question for I think the board to answer, Hari. But I'll try and
we'll take that offline.
Humility, offer this with sincere humility. No, look, I think what I've learned in a big way over time. Obviously, again, my answers are going to be cliche, but I'll try and give you some examples. 100% people. I mean, just having the right people around you. I think we've been very fortunate. I've been very fortunate. Literally everyone on our leadership team is far more intelligent than I am. And I'm a big believer in listening to them. I prefer playing moderator than being the guy who tells you what to do and it's my way or the highway. I find healthy, and especially as you're trying to scale and build an organization that's not an individual dependent. I think that's super critical, for folks to do that. And I know I think it's important to start looking at that early in the journey, what your management style is, how you sort of build the org. And for us, I think we've been very blessed and fortunate to be able to have folks like that who've joined the team, who've been able to sort of come in. You meet a lot of them, Hari, at the board meetings. We bring a lot of them in to talk. And I think that's really important for them to sort of know that when they recommend something, it's going to be heard and it'll most likely be action. It's not just going to be what Rohan thinks, right? And I think that's super critical as we build this org going forward. That's the kind of company at least we're trying to build. And so far so good. And I think it sort of fits in with consumer centric as well, right? So people centric in terms of consumer, but also people within the company, and it sort of mixes up really well. And I mean, I'd sort of leave it at that. I think in terms of hunger, I think stay with the hunger. This stuff does not happen overnight. It'll never happen overnight. It's a long churn, but there is sort of a chasm to be crossed, and when it crosses, it's a lot of fun. And I can honestly and proudly say today I'm having so much fun. It's awesome.